Hey, good afternoon. Just thought I'd tell you a little bit about the hardware that's going to be used on the closed side of the gates. So looking at them from the inside the courtyard, this is the left-hand gate and it will be secured into the ground with a drop bolt. So there were some challenges to working out the exact mechanism, because initially I had sourced a locking drop bolt that would be secured with a key, but there is more room underneath the gates and the paving than the throw of that commercial system. So we want it to be in a pocket in the ground 6 inches, so that it will be a nice secure locking in the closed position of this side of the gate. If this left-hand leaf moves, the latch that locks into this side won't work. So that whole latching system rests on the idea that this side of the gates will be stationary. So what I came up with was a very simple latch mechanism for this drop bolt, and I have put a recess in the side of the inner gate style. And so, as a digression, this is one of those things that you can only do when you're working with forged solid bar stock. If this was tube, I couldn't be doing this right now. And these are 1.5 inch square bars, so I've just let in here a 1/2 inch wide and then just under 1/2 inch deep recess to allow this little piece of 3/8 round to sit in there. And what that means is that as the other side of the gate closes next to that, so using this bar here to represent that, you can see that that latch, that top handle of that drop bolt can't go anywhere. So it effectively prevents any movement of that side of the gates once they're latched. So the top mechanism for holding it in place is just another shallow indentation that's ground in here, and then a catch that comes off the face of the gate style to just hold it in place there. This little plastic box, one function of it is that it will stop this drop bolt from getting pulled out, but the reason it's there is because the gates have to be latched into the open position, and as the gates come past that open position, it has a magnet inside here, and it pulls this little bolt through from this side, and then that can only be released with a key. So that means that as they're open, they cannot accidentally be closed, which gives us a compliance with the fire marshal and removes the need to have panic bars behind the gates. And originally, this is why this whole tracery element got put on the gates, is because we thought there was going to be a need for a panic bar behind each side of the gates for the church occupancy to pass code with the fire marshal. I came up with a different latching system. So on the right hand gate leaf there is a box that has the latch in it, and it actually has a dead latch handle that you can just push and it releases that locking latch. And then from the front side there is a key cylinder in there, so it can even be undone from the outside just by using a regular key. So by having a simple push mechanism to open the gates from inside the courtyard, we didn't have to put panic bars on the back of the gates. So I think overall that's a pretty nice solution. So these are almost ready to go off to be sandblasted and primed, and they should be out for delivery at the church within this week. So this is where we are right now.